Welcome back to the Tiger's Den, ladies and gentlemen. For the remainder of this week, I'm going to be doing videos about the quote-unquote heroes that we're going to be seeing at the Pro Tour. Today I'm going to start out with the one of the two that were hurt most by the banned and suspended list a couple of weeks ago. The bane of our existence for the last couple of months has been Bravo Star of the Show, and has rocketed all the way up the leaderboard, and with probably either a win here or one or two wins during the next season, he's going to living legend. His ability is still powerful. They didn't hit that. The cards that they did hit was Awakening, which made it so that they could not sit there and hold a handful of cards in their hand, decide not to block, use the Crown of Seeds to filter their hand, maybe prevent a little bit of damage, and set up the Yahtzee or Bingo, his ability, and then be able to play Awakening, Search Out, Pulverize, or Crippling Crush, or Oakenold, and gain all that tempo back. So what this card did is made it so that aggro decks have a better chance against Starvo. But that's not all they did. And rightly so. They took away Autumn's Touch and all three colors, all three pitch values, because it is one of the few Earth elemental cards that has that's a 3 block. Now, that does a lot to Satyr the full-on aggressive version of the deck, but it doesn't completely wipe Starvo off the map. Now, did Michael Hamilton's deck was a more defensive deck that wasn't trying to combo out the Starvo ability and hit for massive damage? Yes. Now, he did not run Awakenings, but he did have 9 Autumn's Touch in here. So where this is going to suffer is it can't block quite as efficiently, and they don't have Awakening as a catch-up mechanic. So what is Starvo plan at the Pro Tour level for this weekend? Well, it's going to have to be more defensive in nature. Looking at Staunch Response, which has been a Guardian defensive staple for a long time. This is immensely helpful in the mirror, but also helps in the Prism matchups, and even to some extent some of the chain matchups because of and Briar because of the high damage output that they can put out. Also adapted from the Michael Hamilton list was Turn Timber, 2 for 6 that can fuse an Earth card and be an 8 defense. So basically it's going to have to take a slower roll and basically pick a plan. Am I going to fatigue you, or am I going to play defense, set up my hand, and hit you with the Starvo ability to push that damage through. Now, some of the replacements that they've had to do, because there's no more Autumn's Touch, is they've had to add cards like Evergreen as another big attack that they could also have recursion with. More break grounds. But again, the 2 defense on these is going to hurt. The deck is still built around trying to. You can play defense. You can set up your hand with Crown of Siege. You can prevent damage. You still have your shields. Rampart to the Ram's Head. This is the shield you probably want to play if an opponent is breaking the chain a bunch during a turn. And then they also pack Stalagmite as a way to slow down these super aggressive decks that don't break the chain. Now, has these changes hurt Bravo? Yes. It has made it so the aggro decks can play catch up, and so we'll be talking about one of those decks in a future episode. So that's going to be all for tonight's episode. Check out tomorrow night's episode, where we talk about the other deck that was massively hit in this in the banned and suspended list, and that would be Viserai. Until next time, there is no escape from the tiger.